let's talk weather once again. We've been seeing some showers in Rochester. Chief Meteorologist Sarah Knox joins us now to keep us up to date. Hey, Sarah.
Hey there, Cammie. Yeah, a few little showers moving through as we speak with some heavier rain and even some rumbles of thunder, severe wind gusts found just to the west. Before we get to that, though, live look over Charles City. Things looking pretty good. Maybe a few sprinkles falling in Charles City, but the clouds very obvious. So over the last couple hours, it came in quick across the area. Places like Charles City actually a little warmer than, say, further to the north because we have a warm front moving through, believe it or not. It's one of the reasons why we are seeing some of the stronger storms that we are. So let's get to it. Satellite and radar showing just the sprinkles that are moving through the area currently. A lot of the energy is further to the west, as mentioned, but I'm happy to report a lot of the severe storms that we saw. We saw three or four severe warned storms there have died down, and that will be a continuing trend as they get closer and closer to 35, ultimately into our area, losing some oomph, losing some steam. So not expecting any severe weather in our neck of the woods, but a rumble of thunder or two, a pocket of heavy rain, definitely a possibility. As I mentioned, that warm front coming through, not necessarily warming us up too much, but for some of us, a little more than what was originally in the forecast. Unfortunately, you can see what's going on a little further to the north. That's an occluded front. That is the cold front catching up to the warm front. Cold air moves quicker, and that's going to be the next case scenario as it comes and spins further to the east. That cold front's going to do quite a bit. First off, pushing a lot of the activity that we see to the northwest into our area. This is around 9 p.m. So as I said, losing a little energy, not quite as steady when it comes to that line that we like to see to bring some of the stronger storms. That's all right. A little bit of rain here again and rumble of thunder, pockets of oranges, even some reds there indicating some heavy rainfall. Now, that was 9 p.m. Fast forward 2 hours, 11 p.m. We're back to clear skies, which sounds great, except for the winds are going to be the next thing we've got to note. Winds very strong as we get into the overnight. Usually when we lose the sun, we lose energy. The winds die down. Not this case. In fact, by 1 a.m. we could be seeing some of the strongest winds as gusts reach close to that 40-mile-per-hour mark, and they'll be changing directions. So that's that cold front coming through. You saw the winds were coming in from the south thanks to the warm front. Then the cold front comes through back in from the cooler west-northwest. This is around that 1 p.m. hour. I mentioned that 40-mile-per-hour wind gust possible. It's going to be a breezy one, so something to keep in mind. The winds will die down, but not by much throughout our Friday. This is the lunch hour on Friday. Still pretty breezy, and to go with it, cooler temperatures than what we're seeing right now. So that warm front helped Mason City get to 66, 64 in Charles City. You can see it's not doing much further to the north, though, as Rochester sits at 59. And it's really not going to be doing much more throughout the rest of the evening because temperatures will go down. 46 doesn't sound too bad, still below average, but it's the winds causing wind chills to feel like they're in the upper 30s early Friday morning. That brings the chance for the lowest high record for our Friday, that being a 57-degree day. Then we slowly begin to warm back up, and then 70s finally come back, Cammie. Just a reminder that summer is still here, at least for the next week or two.